we're back.
Good shit. Yeah, so over the commercial break, we started talking some good shit. I wish we would have recorded, because that was that good stuff about the your upcoming race, and we'll get to that here in a little bit. So yeah, before we get to the Run to Improve update, we're going to hit them off with the 420 cross country update.
Yeah, man, you've been busy.
I got some major news.
I wanted to do that one, this Hollow Rock.
Yeah, the Hollow Rock, man.
Oh, Hollow
Rock, like Halloween.
Hollow.
Yeah, I guess like Halloween, Hollow Rock.
Nice.
Yeah, so the Hollow Rock, man. History was being made. A historic event. DB Labs.
Nice.
Big shouts out to DB Labs for becoming the first ever laboratory to sponsor the 420 cross country team.
Yeah.
So salute to DB Labs. I just want to give a big shout out to them. We had 3 runners on the team participating in the Hollow Rock. 2 of them were for the 5K. Of course, as you know, Matthias 585
took it.
Matthias 585 tearing it up, doing his thing in the 5K. Takes home 3rd place age group award.
Nice.
3rd place age group award. Then we got Sigma _ TJ, aka Tori.
Okay.
He's doing his thing. 3rd place age group award in the 5K.
Nice. Go Tori.
So we got 2 3rd place age group awards for the 5K.
Nice.
Okay. Me, myself, I took 5th overall. 5th overall. Age group first. I got first in my age group.
Okay.
You know, so the shit was going down. We had 3 age group awards. It was an easy out and back. You know, I got there because basically everybody it was like a kind of like a costume theme because it was around Halloween. People could wear their costumes.
Right.
Okay. And so I got there. Next thing I know, Matt has an afro on. You know, this is part of his costume. You know, but we still wanted to wear the shirts to represent the brand, all our stuff. But, you know, like, he got the afro on. Tori had some glow sticks.
Right.
And so I was like, damn, what could I do? I had my braids in, but I just took them out to make like a
fro.
Yeah, like, it wasn't like a fro, but it's like frizzy hair kind of thing. So I did that. We took off in the 10K. And I came out the gate. I was hanging out around 10th place. You know, 10, 15 for a while. Excuse me. Then I moved up into 9th, 8th, 7th, and then I'm seeing 6th. Now I know 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. I knew they were moving. I knew 1st, 2nd, and 3rd were moving. And like on my best day, I could maybe catch the 2nd and 3rd guy. I was thinking, you know.
But this was not that day.
This was not that day. But see, 2nd and 3rd, they ended up moving into 1st. They were running together. And they ended up like passing whoever was in 1st. They passed him up. He became 3rd.
Right.
And then the other guy in 4th, that was really a guy that was like, realistically, if I had been on my game, we got there a little bit late. I didn't get to blaze as much as I liked to before the race. We got there a little bit late. We were kind of scrambling. Of course, it's always interesting doing a race with the first time, not a first time team member, but a first time runner.
Right.
I'm not talking about, like my homie Ben. He comes to the race. Well, he did a race before. So even though it's his first time with the team, that's not as challenging for him because he's already done a race. Now somebody, it's their first race with the team and it's their first race ever. They don't know that, you have to put the bib on.
Right.
But if you never did the race, you might not know that. Little things that...
You're like, here, go run 10 miles. Don't take no water, okay? Can I take water? No water. You don't do that. Yeah.
So, so little things like getting the team ready, getting the team prep. Also, because we got sponsors and stuff, we want to take pictures before the race, and there's other things that we got to do.
Mm-hmm.
So, anyways, I got 5th, and what happened was I was chasing down 4th, and they had a Now they let the 10K go first. So now we're all the way out doing our turnaround, 3 miles out or whatever. And then they had set off the 5K. And so they went like 1.5 miles out or whatever and turned around. And so by the time the top 10K runners are coming in, we're coming into a crowd of a bunch of slower 5K runners.
Right.
You know? So I lost sight of number 4, and once I lost sight of him, it was kind of done. You know what I'm saying?
That's terrible.
And so I was like, damn, I'm 5th, you know? So anyways, it was...
Hey, but you finished 5th, so
yeah,
it's better than
it was
that.
a lot of fun. We did our thing. We
You represented
kicked butt
on the board. Cross.
Yes, across the board. We represented. Now, this is some other news. That was the good news. This is the other news. It don't look like Trails of Glory is going down for us tomorrow, man.
Oh, man.
We wanted to do that Trails of Glory.
Becky got hurt.
Our all-star is injured, man. Our all-star is injured, and this is the other thing, though. I started realizing for me to get the work done with the graphic designing and the web designing and the logos and the sponsor stuff
And the podcast.
and the podcast, to do races back-to-back weeks, it gets a lot on the plate. I need that 1 week in between to do graphic design and web design.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I don't know if we're gonna be doing back-to-back races like that. You know what I'm saying? I just kind of I didn't really notice that because one race is in October, the other one's in November, but it's like week back-to-back. But no, like you said, Becky, our all-star, she's injured right now, and we're pulling for you, Becky. You know, do your
Get
thing.
better soon.
Let me tell you this: rest and recovery is the key to my success in endurance sports. And this would be a good time to give a shout out to Kush Soap TV. I want to give a shout out to Kush Soap TV because they sponsored, or they gave Becky a bunch of CBD healing soaps.
Nice.
Okay, this is one of the soaps from Kush. Yep, check that out.
Oh.
Kush Soap TV.
Thank you for the sample.
What brand? What flavor is that?
This is Vanilla Kush.
Vanilla Kush. Let me see this. Bourbon Street CBD Vanilla Kush moisturizing soap. Yes.
Nice.
So it smells delicious. It smells absolutely delicious.
Can't wait to use it.
So they gave Becky a big bag full of stuff like that. And yeah, so Kush Soap, they gave this to me and they said, that co-host on your show, he really goes hard in the paint. He's been training. Give this to him for his half marathon for rock and roll.
What? Really?
Yeah.
Oh, man, that's awesome.
So yeah, man.
Thank you, guys. You guys rock.
Yep.
I'm going to definitely use this after. So do I use it before or after?
Well, since it's that size, I would recommend
After.
both.
Oh, both.
Yeah, do both because you know it's pain relief. Use it before, but make sure you have enough so that afterwards you could use it. You know what I mean?
Okay.
But yeah, I would recommend using both. Yep. So that's Kush Soap TV. Check them out on Facebook and on social media. You know, my homegirl Sue Dobbs, she's doing her thing.
Right on.
Yep. So yeah, man. Our next race right now is looking like it's going to be Black Mountain Friday. That's coming up around the Thanksgiving time in a couple of weeks. Black Mountain Friday. And that's going down. So a few other things I want to mention. Up in the upcoming year, we plan on partnering with different running companies. And so we want to help get more volunteers, basically our audience in Las Vegas. We want to get them out there. What we used to ask is for them to come to the finish line and clap.
Right.
But now we want them to take it a step further.
We want more.
Actually volunteer with the running company. We want to partner you with the running company, and the volunteer will be doing stuff like passing out water, directing runners which way to go, and stuff like that.
Gotcha.
You know, they show up at a certain time, they commit a certain amount of time to the race. Now, the way that this often works is that when somebody volunteers, that each hour they volunteer, or there's some set agreement about how much of a discount they get off on a future race entry. For example, if you volunteer for 2 hours, maybe you get $10 off per hour, and it's $20 off the next race entry.
Right.
So we want to partner with running companies to say, hey, if we send out these volunteers, can they have their
accumulate hours for
our team entries for our next race that you host, you know?
Right.
So that's one big thing, and there's more details about that on the 420crosscountry.com website.
Nice.
One of the really big things that just came out is the 2018 tentative schedule. Yeah, so you guys got to check that out.
That's hot. Yeah, I definitely check it out, man. It looks like you're definitely going to join me.
Yep, big news, breaking news. We might as well announce it now. I got it. Yeah, let's do it, man.
I go for it, man.
Well, as you guys may know, my longtime friend and training partner, Mr. Run to Improve, co-host of the Puff and Run podcast, is going to become an ultra marathoner in April.
April 4th, baby.
In April, he's going to become an ultra marathoner on April 4th. Now, this is going to be just days after the 420 Games LA. So this is going to be a busy week for me, you know?
I might, if I'm able, I might see if I can do it.
This could be like a week-long road trip by the time I take a little trip to LA for the 420 Games, and then we do a little bit of training and head over there to where we're going to for the Blue.
Right.
You know?
In Palm Springs, baby. Palm Springs, California.
Yeah, so... but basically, so the story right now, you're doing your first ultra marathon, 50K. Now they have time distance races.
Right.
This is the same race, if I'm not mistaken. This is the same race running company that put on the one I did.
Jackpot.
They put on Jackpot, yeah.
Yep.
So it's the same.
Beyond Limits Running.
Yeah, Beyond Limits Running. So they did a hell of a job with the Jackpot.
Oh, Ken is definitely rocking.
By the time I read the description of this race, and you were telling me you were doing it because if you guys remember, I wanted to do my first 100 miler. I wanted to do my first 100 miler that May, the Zion 100.
Right.
It was all in my heart and all this stuff, and that is a fucking. And so I still want to do that. I still want to do that 100. Just maybe not this year.
Right.
Maybe my first 100 is going to be with this one. This one.
Hey, it could happen. It's definitely.
So basically,
it's set up that way.
I'm going there. My plan is to, multi-day ultra marathon, try to bang out as many as I can. Definitely 100. Period. There's no question that I'm gonna get 100. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's just like, how much further can I take it?
I can't wait, man. I feel it in my blood. I've been imagining. I can see it. I'm there already. I'm out there, busting, sweating, fighting, telling my mind push, and my body's like no, and then you're passing me. But it's all good, man.
So
I'm waiting for it.
So we're going to be preparing for that. This is going to be a multi-day event. Right at this time we're scheduling, of course, our supporters are going to be there to cheer. We're going to have some journalists on scene as they kind of document this, athletic feat, cannabis athlete, heavyweight long distance runner. We're doing this multi-day ultra marathon type thing. Hopefully we get the camera crew out there kind of documenting all this journey and how we get it in.
Yes,
and then, especially once I finish this, I'm going to be able to take on any other kind of races and stuff like that.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, so that's the Blue coming up in April. That's the big announcement. I got some other races. To help me prepare for that. One of them is the Calico Red Rock Canyon. I'm putting that on my schedule. That is just definitely. I got some personal races that aren't team races.
Nice.
The teams got their schedule out, and then I got my personal races. This Red Rock Calico is one of my personal races.
Gotcha. Okay.
And so I'm gonna do the marathon, and there's gonna be a lot of build up with that. I'm gonna be letting you guys know some major news right around New Year's about that.
Okay.
Right around New Year's, I'm gonna be letting you guys know some major news about that Red Rock thing.
Red Rock's a killer, man.
Yeah. And so, and then Calico also has this 3-day race in January, Rally in the Valley. And even though it's short distances, half marathon every day, and then you camp, and I'm thinking to myself, well, damn, I can't camp every day because I need to be working on my website. I got to get my social media. And I was like, you know what? Because it's 3 days right before school starts. And I'm thinking, you know what? I might just do this 3-day getaway, Rally in the Valley, 3-day getaway, and just do that. That'll be a nice little thing. Because the thing is this, I want to start getting in the habit of doing some of these longer multi-day races. Because down the line, in the long goal, the long big-term picture, I'm going to be doing 200-mile races and stuff like that. It takes multiple days and running these long.
Can't do it in one day.
Well, there's these long multiple day races that you know.
Yeah, for 3 days, 4 days.
Yeah, long, even longer sometimes, you know. And you're backpacking. Some of them are self-supported. You know, this is the long-term goal, to be sponsored by major cannabis brands in those type of races with a full team and a full crew and stuff like that. Just as a Red Bull athlete would if they were competing in something like that. So, but doing this Rally in the Valley to camp, have your gear, and that will help me, I feel, be more prepared for that journey. So that is something also on my personal schedule. Now on the team schedule, we got all the 420 games, of course, and now this year I plan to take somebody from Vegas to the 420 games with me every time. But I really got to focus on this other one. Because it did occur because if you look at my schedules, I got my 2018 planner that your notes are on top of my 2018 planner. So, but if you look in there, you'll see I have the blue marked and I have the 420 games. So I knew they were close together. So there's that jump right there, and then plus I got school. This is gonna be a pivotal moment in my life doing this multi-day ultra marathon. It's longer than I ever ran before in my life, you know. So
hey, it's gonna put us to the test, man.
So you know, I'm praying to everything I'm about that I can actually pull that off.
Oh, you know, man. If I'm gonna do it, you definitely will.
Yeah.
Trust me. So don't even sweat it. But yeah, man.
So yeah, that was on the big thing. So that schedule is out. We're collaborating with volunteers now. The 420crosscountry.com website has been getting an overhaul like a mug. And so go check out the new 420crosscountry.com website. I think you're gonna like what you see. The next pages that we're gonna be updating more stuff on are the sponsoring pages and the Vegas team page. So the Vegas team page got a lot of work, and we're gonna be updating the Hollow Rock Run. I'm gonna be working on that this weekend while I watch UFC. I'm gonna be updating the Hollow Rock Run page on our website, and I just want to also give a salute to Just Run, who puts on the Hollow Rock Run, the running company, because I was explaining to him, even though me and Becky and Ben and Matthias 585 and Kubaka XR and Swizzy, my co-host and everything, even though we are all trail badasses, you know, we got some people on the team that need like an out and back that's kind of flat and stuff like that.
Right.
You know, because it's their first run.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Just imagine if Tori did his first 5K at Bootleg Canyon. That would be not, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so fortunately, Matt and Josh both had a little bit of training before they hit Bootleg Canyon and stuff like that, before they hit a harder trail. But
hey, they stepped up. They're exceptional guys.
Yeah, so yeah, Just Run, I want to give a shout out to them. Now they got some stuff going on in next week, November 11th, 3 races in 3 days in a row.
Nice.
And you can pick between all these different distances, 5K, 10K, half marathon.
Okay.
You know, and this would be like something I would love to do, but just the time notice, and then with finals coming up, and then with some other things, because that was right up my radar. I was like, oh, I do like that, and maybe next time. Now they also have the Turkey one coming up, and the Jingle Bell one coming up. Now we did do the Hollow Rock Run, but as you know, I'm not always the biggest fan of the holiday themed races. You know what I mean? So I was like, I like it, but sometimes I don't know if I want but then again, they have that easy out and back, and people kind of get into the spirit of the thing.
Right.
but I also don't want it to take away attention from what is the real purpose, branding marijuana stuff.
Right.
So
and that's hard to do when it's holiday.
It's a holiday thing, yeah. So we pull it off in Hollow Rock, but So anyways, we got some blogs coming out about the Hollow Rock. Tori wrote a blog, Matthias 585, Matt Nelson wrote a blog, and also Just Run. One of the race directors came over, reintroduced himself to me, and we got a chance to talk a little bit. I got to tell him everything that we're about, and it was a really good experience. And we also got free drinks for PTs. They have free drink coupons for PTs. Oh, wait, no. We got free drinks. We also got free drinks for Parkway Tavern.
Oh, Parkway Tavern.
Yeah, we got free drinks for Parkway Tavern. Yes, because it's right there in the parking lot.
Right around the corner.
Yeah. And so that was cool. And that's some of the most recent news of 420 Cross Country. Just please definitely go check out the website. The official relaunch date will be in 2018 because it's got a lot of work that needs to get done to it. But it's way better than Redefine Cannabis. So now I got to go back to Redefine Cannabis and kind of start updating that and bringing that one up to speed. Because I learned a lot building this new one.
Right. No, well, that's the whole point. You go little by little, upgrade until it changes into something different and it flowers into a better egg.
Yeah.
Into a better swan. But yeah, man.
Well, guys, that's the update for the 420 Cross Country team. And we're going to cut to a small break right quick. And we will be back with my favorite part of the show, the Run to Improve updates. We'll be right back.
Getting Legal offers an informative and simple way for you to get your marijuana card. Why come to Getting Legal to get your marijuana card? We have a 99% approval rating and the lowest price in town. Avoid legal problems. Getting Legal can get you legal fast. Ready for a new start? Come in now and get relief from your chronic conditions affecting your quality of life. Call Getting Legal today at 702-979-9999. That's 702-979-9999. Or visit our website at gettinglegal.com to get your marijuana card today.